The timeless pantry. 7. Foods that stand the test of time. In an age of increasing food consciousness and waste reduction, understanding which foods can stand the test of time becomes increasingly valuable. While most of our grocery purchases come with best buy dates stamped prominently on their packaging, these dates often represent manufacturers' estimates of peak quality rather than actual food safety concerns. In fact, food dating remains largely voluntary in many countries, with producers making conservative estimates about their products' optimal consumption windows. Among the vast array of perishable goods that fill our pantries, there exists a remarkable category of foods that can last indefinitely under proper storage conditions. Let's explore 7 extraordinary food items that have earned their place in the pantheon of virtually imperishable sustenance. Honey, nature's eternal sweetener. Among all foods that resist spoilage, honey stands as perhaps the most remarkable. Archaeological discoveries have unearthed edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, testament to its extraordinary preservation capabilities. This golden elixir's seemingly magical properties stem from its unique chemical composition. Honey consists of approximately 80% sugars and less than 20% water, creating an environment where microorganisms find it nearly impossible to survive. The preservation power of honey extends beyond its sugar concentration. Its natural acidity, with a pH typically between 3.4 and 6.1, creates an inhospitable environment for most bacteria and microorganisms. Furthermore, honey contains an enzyme that produces small amounts of hydrogen peroxide, providing additional antimicrobial properties. The viscous nature of honey also creates a physical barrier against oxygen, which many spoilage organisms require to thrive. While honey can indeed last indefinitely, proper storage remains crucial. Keeping honey in a sealed container protects it from moisture absorption, which could potentially dilute its protective properties. Although crystallization may occur over time, this natural process doesn't indicate spoilage. Gentle warming can restore crystallized honey to its liquid state without compromising its quality. Pure salt. The timeless mineral salt's preservation capabilities have shaped human civilization, enabling food storage and trade throughout history. As a mineral rather than an organic compound, pure salt remains stable indefinitely, resisting decomposition through chemical or biological processes. Its ability to persist stems from its fundamental nature as sodium chloride, a stable ionic compound that doesn't break down under normal conditions. The preservation power of salt extends beyond its own stability. For millennia, humans have harnessed salt's ability to preserve other foods through dehydration. Salt draws moisture from foods and creates an environment hostile to bacteria and other microorganisms. While modern refrigeration has largely replaced salt as our primary preservation method, understanding salt's properties remains relevant for long-term food storage. However, not all salt products share this endless shelf life. Modern table salt often contains additives like iodine or anti-caking agents, which can deteriorate over time. These enhanced salts typically maintain their quality for about 5 years. For truly indefinite storage, pure salt varieties like kosher salt or sea salt, stored in airtight containers away from moisture, represent the best options. White rice, the long-term staple. White rice stands as a testament to how processing can actually enhance food preservation. Unlike its whole grain counterpart, white rice undergoes milling that removes the bran and germ layers, eliminating the natural oils that can lead to rancidity. This processing, while reducing some nutritional content, creates a remarkably stable food product that can last decades under proper storage conditions. The key to white rice's longevity lies in its extremely low moisture content and the absence of those volatile oils. When stored in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers at temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, white rice can remain viable for 25 to 30 years or more. Even at room temperature, properly stored white rice easily maintains its quality for up to a decade. Storage conditions play a crucial role in achieving maximum shelf life. Moisture represents the primary enemy, as it can lead to mold growth and spoilage. Using food-grade storage containers, maintaining consistent temperature conditions, and protecting from pest infiltration all contribute to successful long-term rice storage. Vinegar, the eternal preservative. Vinegar's seemingly infinite shelf life stems from its nature as a fermented product. The creation process involves a double fermentation. First, yeast converts sugars to alcohol. Then acetic acid bacteria transform that alcohol into acetic acid. This resulting acidic environment proves self-preserving, making vinegar one of the most stable food products available. Over time, vinegar may develop changes in appearance, including cloudiness or sediment formation. Most notably, some vinegars develop a gelatinous substance called mother, a collection of beneficial bacteria and cellulose. Rather than indicating spoilage, these changes often enhance vinegar's functional properties. The mother can even be used to start new batches of vinegar, making it a valuable addition rather than a defect. Different varieties of vinegar, from apple cider to balsamic, all share this preservation quality, though their flavor profiles may evolve slightly over time. The high acidity level, typically around 5% for most commercial vinegars, ensures that harmful bacteria cannot survive, making refrigeration unnecessary for long-term storage. Pure sugar, sweet preservation. Sugar's remarkable preservation properties stem from its ability to create an environment where microbial growth becomes virtually impossible. Similar to salt, sugar achieves this through osmosis, drawing moisture away from microorganisms and effectively dehydrating them. This property not only keeps sugar itself stable indefinitely, but also makes it an excellent natural preservative for other foods. The key to sugar's longevity lies in proper storage. While sugar doesn't spoil, it can become compromised by moisture absorption, leading to clumping and hardening. Storing sugar in airtight containers in a cool, dry place prevents these issues. Different forms of sugar, including granulated, brown, and powdered, all share this preservation quality. Though brown sugar's added molasses content requires more careful storage to maintain its soft texture. Understanding sugar's preservation properties helps explain its historical importance in food preservation, particularly in jams, jellies, and preserved fruits. The high sugar concentration in these preserves creates an environment where harmful bacteria cannot thrive, contributing to their extended shelf life. Pure vanilla extract, a timeless essence. Real vanilla extract's indefinite shelf life stems from its alcohol content, typically around 35%. This alcohol base not only extracts the complex flavor compounds from vanilla beans, but also serves as a natural preservative. Over time, pure vanilla extract may actually improve, developing deeper, more complex flavor notes. The distinction between pure and imitation vanilla extract becomes crucial when considering shelf life. While pure vanilla extract lasts indefinitely, imitation versions, made with synthetic vanillin, typically maintain their quality for only 6 months to a year. This difference highlights the value of investing in pure vanilla extract, particularly for occasional bakers who may store their baking supplies for extended periods. Maple syrup, the enduring tree. Nectar. Pure maple syrup, while not commonly recognized for its preservation properties, rounds out our list of foods that can last indefinitely when properly stored. The high sugar content and specific processing requirements for maple syrup create a product that resists spoilage. While technically not forever lasting like some other items on this list, properly stored pure maple syrup can last indefinitely when kept sealed and refrigerated after opening. The key to maple syrup's preservation lies in its careful processing and storage. During production, maple sap is boiled down to create a concentrated sugar solution with a specific density. This concentration, combined with proper bottling techniques, creates an environment resistant to bacterial growth. While mold can develop on opened syrup surface, unlike most foods, maple syrup can be saved by simply removing the mold and reheating the syrup to boiling point. Proper storage, the key to longevity. While these 7 foods possess remarkable preservation properties, proper storage remains crucial for maintaining their quality. General principles for long-term food storage include protecting from moisture, maintaining consistent temperatures, using appropriate containers, and preventing pest access. Understanding these storage requirements helps maximize the benefits of these naturally preserved foods. The existence of these non-perishable foods provides valuable lessons about food preservation and storage. Their unique chemical and physical properties not only make them practical pantry staples, but also offer insights into the science of food preservation. As we continue to seek sustainable and practical food storage solutions, these time-tested products remain as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago.